What is up, everybody? I started like 2 minutes early because last week, Monday Night Football, I started 5 minutes before the broadcast and they were kicking off before I could even get in here. And so I am here a little early. We're on commercial break right now. But today we've got the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia for their home opener on a doubleheader Monday Night Football. I know the Bills and Titans game has been going. The last I saw, the score was 10-7. So we'll keep tabs on that game as we go through this today. Just Eagles. Yeah, that's where I'm at today. I'm pulling for the Eagles and for the Titans. Bro, where's the beanie? I could put a beanie on right now. I was not one of the nightclub idiots spraying champagne over a dang field goal. I love the Raiders fan base, JK, and the clowns. Man, I saw that stuff about the Raiders, and then this one of them slapped Kyler Murray in the face, and that's, first of all, that's child abuse. Second of all, that's hilarious. That he was going up trying to celebrate and just gets slapped in the face. I didn't see the original video, but I did see a slow-mo version of it, which was worse. It was just like Kyler Murray was like smiling, and you just see just like his face shift. Got the Sandlot duckbill going on. I mean, I'll go put the beanie on. I got it like 10 feet away from me. Hey, no children allowed in Raider Nation. Man, who the Raiders got next week? Nathan. Well, it's good to see you guys again. Sunday was wild. I hope this is a really good game. And so we'll see. Two good offenses. Two supposed to be good defenses. We'll see. I haven't got to watch a whole lot. I know the Eagles did give up like 35 points to the Lions, but they've got a fairly powerful offense. That's his fault. What do you expect? And we get the Titans. Oh, okay. Is that a primetime game too? We want the beanie. All right, since we're on commercial, I'll go get the beanie. I didn't wear it because I'm wearing a gray shirt. And the only beanie I have right now is my gray one. Raiders got a team they're going to lose to. Why are you always out for chaos? Why are you sabotaging everyone? What's up, Ben? Switching my hats because everyone's demanding it. So we're going gray on gray. Puppet with the $1. I'm surprised you didn't use that $1 to say something violent. But thank you. I think the Raiders Titans game is early Sunday. I feel like the Titans just have another primetime game coming up relatively soon. I was really surprised the Titans didn't get a primetime game against the Colts. I think those are both 1 o'clock games, and so that was strange. I know the Colts are whatever right now, but that's usually a fairly good game. Titans can jump off a cliff. Listen, I'm not rooting for the Titans because I like the Titans. I'm rooting for the Titans this week because I just want them to knock the Bills down a notch. Also, the Bills play the Dolphins next week, and I want them to lose this week so they get really mad, and then they just go and cause absolute chaos on the Dolphins and set 2-0 back straight. The youth leader wants chaos in the chat. Something violent. See, there's the puppet I know. What's up, Tim? Thanks for making it in. Colts are hot dog water. That's a straight fact. Can't wait. Hot dog water is fire. That's disgusting. But Chiefs get the Colts next week. Hopefully this isn't a trap game like in my brain I'm telling myself that it is. I know that the spread's like 4 or 6.5 points right now on that game. All right, looks like we're actually getting ready for kickoff now. They're doing their NFL intro. Titans face the Packers later this year on Thursday. Maybe I just saw that on the Prime Amazon Prime like picture, and I just saw their names. Yeah, just watch a video of Eli Manning going undercover, try out for like Penn State. Yeah, his name's like Chad Rogers or something like that. I remember when Jared Goff did that, and he looked ridiculous, but it was a pretty good video. I haven't seen the Eli one. I just seen him tweeting about it. Chad Powers. There it is. That name just sounds fake. I don't care what anybody says. All right. All right. So we're going to say it now. Who is going to be able... Is Darius Slay or Justin Jefferson going to win the battle tonight? Is Slay going to be able to shut him down? My thought is he's going to slow him down, but not shut him down. But I could be wrong. I do have Justin Jefferson and Josh Allen in fantasy tonight, but I've already won before they played. So Jefferson, I feel the same, honestly. Just seeing how many points they gave up to Detroit, even with Darius Slay. Bro, I'm facing Cook, Jefferson, and AJ in like 6 different leagues. Yeah, the guy I'm playing against doesn't have any guys left, and I was like 4 points ahead of him. And then all I had left was Allen and Jefferson, so I'm probably going to beat him by 50 points. Chaos shall ensue in here in mere minutes. What's up, Lisa and Joey? Also, Dave, welcome in. Eagles 50-0. I hope so. I really hope so. All right. So the Vikings won the toss. So the Eagles are going to start with the football. And they're running out on the field getting ready for kickoff. Let's go. It's time. Since no one is doing chaos, I'll do the chaos with myself. Have fun getting executed, chat. Oh my god. We're rooting for Dallas Goedert tonight to go for 50 points. Help Shelby out. I'll try to speak it into persistence. Hey, everyone kind of here putting a kid to bed, but listening to. Hey, that's okay, Lindsay. Thanks for hanging around. Only ones that are safe for Shelby and Puppet Master. What? That doesn't even make sense. All right, kickoff is up. He lets it bounce, and then he finally picks it up and only gets about 2 yards. He's going to start around the 17 or 18. And if I really said Russ went to Denver, they're going to get a primetime game every 2 weeks. That's what I thought. I was like, how often are we going to have to watch him on primetime this year? Have fun on the 23-hour flight to come and find me, Sports Cat. All right, 1st and 10. It's time to execute Order 66. What is going on right now? All right, 1st and 10. He throws it, hits. It looks like Devontae Smith for a short gain, and he's quickly pulled down. Does anyone like Wilson? Well, I never disliked him, but you know, he's been in the NFC for so long that it doesn't really matter to me. Now he's a Bronco, and I'm just laughing at their lack of success. 2nd and 5. Hurts is rolling right. He finally lets go, throws it, hits Dallas Goedert, gets the first down, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Jalen Helps is on the field. Oh my gosh. He is very corny, and it almost like makes me uncomfortable. I feel like he's a really, really weird dude. He has the juice. 1st and 10, handoff. They roll right or roll left, crosses the first down, gets about 13 on the carry. Eagles gonna Super Bowl. I can tell you all about it. The Titans and Bills are still 7-10. I almost said Bengals, and I don't even know where that came from. They're in Vikings territory. They hand it off again, and he only gets about a yard and is stuffed. In the Bills game I'm watching, there's a scoreboard on the Vikings-Eagles game. Yeah, I just noticed the scoreboard on the left-hand side. If anything crazy happens and any of you guys are watching, you have to tell me. All right, 2nd and 8 coming up from the Minnesota 45. Hurts stands in. He's got a lot of time. Then pressure comes, and he tries to take off, and he gets swallowed up right as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd down now. Teleport to Harvey's location. Oh, my God. Well, all I'm saying is I don't know if you're going to find him. Ben has a point. All right, 3rd and 8. No gain on the last play. It looks like he lost a couple inches. Pressure's coming. He throws the screen. He hits, it looks like Quez Watkins. I'm not sure. There is a flag. He keeps going. He trips and gets to the 20. No, that's Gainwell. I don't know where I know Quez Watkins is on the roster. It just looked like him. Okay, they're showing highlights. 4th and 1 for the Bills. He throws, hits him in the back of the end zone for a touchdown on Stephon Diggs. They increase their lead. It's in the blood. Let's go. Get your attack kangaroo ready. Bro, if you have an attack kangaroo and you haven't told me about it yet, I'm pretty upset. So it looks like the penalty went on the Eagles. They've got a split screen right now, and so I couldn't really tell what the ref said. But it looks like it was a 5-yard penalty on the Eagles. 3rd and 13 now from the 50. Josh here out here sounding the Titans. I've called the Titans the Texans about 6 times throughout the day today. 3rd and 13. He throws it in the middle. Gets the first down to A.J. Brown. Now they're rolling again. Kangaroos are legal to own in Wisconsin. No permit needed. Wallaroos are legal to own in Indiana. Call the drain addict. Dolly will save ya. 1st and 10. They get about 3 yards. That was Jalen Hurts. It looks like he kept it. I'm having a very tough time to talking today. He gets 4 yards on the gain. It's 2nd and 6. So this new score on the Buffalo Titans game after the touchdown, 17-7. Looks like there's about a minute left in the half of that game. Well, I mean, I don't live in Indiana anymore, but how cool would it be to have a mini kangaroo just hanging around in your house all day? 2nd and 6, handoff again up the middle. He cuts that in half, so it's going to be 3rd and short. You leave my goat alone. I used to have a baby Roo we tried to save after its mother died, but it was too young and didn't make it. That is so sad. But super awesome that you had him and was trying to help him out. 3rd and 3, fakes the handoff, throws, gets the first down hits Pascal on the right side. Indiana is Indiana. Yeah. Indiana's okay. But Indiana does have corn. They have lots of corn. 1st and 10 inside the red zone now. At about the 16-yard line. Hurts throws. Hits Goddard. He spins, breaks a tackle, gets a first down, and now they're down inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Cats eat the corn? Do cats eat corn? I'm so lost, man. I mean, I know what you guys are talking about, but I'm still lost. The guy I share my office with has that as his ringtone. Are we just going to talk about corn tonight? 1st and goal, Jalen Hurts keeps, and he powers into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, I know that they can eat corn, but I didn't know if do cats like corn? Like, my cat hardly likes any kind of people food. The only thing he eats is, like, the one time I thought something was safe, I had, like, a bowl of, like, SpaghettiOs, and he stuck his head in it. I don't consider that eating it, but he stuck his head right in the middle of it. But I've tried most other things, and it doesn't work. And now the Eagles are on to kick the extra point. Kick is up. And it sounds like I hear whistles. Okay, there's a flag on the play. So it's going to be a delayed game on the extra point kick. Dogs are cool. Garfield eats lasagna. That's true. Is fish people food? I mean, the right kind of fish and the right kind of people like fish. So yes. I don't know. Probably not. It was probably not people food at first. I'm not really a lasagna person. I'm more of a spaghetti person. I mean, I'm not a seafood person though. So that's why I said the right kind of person, not me. Star Wars is better than Harry Potter. I don't know. I like them both equally. All right, now they're kicking the extra point again. Kick is up, and it is good. The Eagles take a 7-0 lead with 9 minutes left in the first quarter. And now there's another flag. Why? Every game we do, all we do is sit here and... It was an offside by the defense on the kick. But why is it like every game we do on here, it's just constant? We just sit and talk about what the flags are. Kirk Cousins, MVP dark horse. You heard it here first. I don't know. One of the guys on one of the NFL talk shows has been saying it for like 2 weeks now. And like, let's see how he does today on Monday Night Football because he's kind of cursed on Monday Night Football. He has gotten a win or two. What is happening? Y'all need to chill. What's up, Matthew? Reg's still flag happy after every game yesterday. That's what I'm saying. Like, Kirk does look good, but, I'm going to give it to week, 6 before I say who I really feel has a strong chance at MVP. Like he always says. I mean, it's definitely a high possibility. Because Jefferson explodes every week doesn't make Cousins an MVP. Yeah, that was the argument on the show when the guy was like, he was talking about Jefferson, and then he said, well, the guy throwing him the ball is Kirk Cousins, so obviously that's when Kirk Cousins is going to win MVP. And I said, I don't think that's how it works. An ambulance coming on the field for Dane Jackson. I didn't even see that. How did we go from talking about just corn to corn and knives and lightsabers? What's happening? I've asked you guys like 5 times. I demand somebody to tell me what's happening. Yeah, I agree, Craig, but the experts on TV know more than we all know, apparently. And I didn't agree with that. I thought that was a strange take. Like, I get that he's feeding him the ball, but Jefferson's the one who makes all the plays. If that's his argument, then Justin Jefferson wins MVP, not Kirk Cousins, which I know it's a lot harder for a positional player outside of the quarterback to do it. But, oh, okay. I'm sorry, Trevor. A lot's happening, and I'm trying to figure out. I'm attacking Shelby. That's what's happening. Okay. Well, be safe, you guys. Fetal alcohol syndrome. All right. So they're going to kick off now because it took 2 penalties to get here. Corn, knives, and lightsaber sounds like a top 3 date, to be honest. I mean, you could be on something. Man, Trevor, I hate seeing that. We saw that too many times early in the season last year. Hopefully that dude's all right. That's a typical Indiana date night. Not sure. They won't show up. Must have been pretty bad. Dane Johnson at the Bills and Titans game. All right, 1st and 10 now from the 25. Jefferson in motion. He hands it off to Cook, and he just gets swallowed. I think that might even go down for a loss of a yard. Well, at least NFL Network does have Cynthia, who also works for Disney. From what I'm hearing, his head and neck snapped back in a violent... Ugh. I don't know if I want to see it. That sucks. All right, 2nd and 11 now. Shrek 5 gonna be God tier. Probably. Are they making another Shrek? I thought there was already 5, actually. 2nd and 11 throws. Hits Jefferson. He breaks the first tackle, but is unable to push forward and gets taken down by the second guy. Yeah, I would say he's definitely probably done for the year. As long as it's not any worse than what it already sounds like, at least the year. It's been announced. I mean, I'll probably watch it, to be honest. I lost track. I felt like there were so many of them. Philly's cheating already? Wait, what? What do you got against Philly now? I'm so confused. I don't think anyone's cheating yet. 3rd and 5, Cousins throws. Hits Jefferson, but it's bobbled, and he's throwing his hands up for a flag. It looks like he smacked his hands as he caught the ball, so I don't think that is a flag, but let's see the replay. Okay, he grabbed his left wrist and, actually held it, so I can see that. Game still hasn't resumed. Jackson injury for Buffalo is ugly. Yeah, he grabbed his backhand. I didn't see it on the play because of the camera angle, but he was, throwing his hands up. And the Vikings cheating. They're not allowed to wear cleats. Yeah, it sounds like a bad neck and back injury, Lisa. So the punt is up, and the Vikings smother him down around the 20. Imagine what happens when you don't play soft zone. You can hear a pin drop in the same. That's so crazy, man. And if they don't show the replay, then you definitely know it's really bad. I kind of want to see it, but I absolutely hate that. Vikings punted already. Yeah, that was so fast. But I understand why Jefferson was mad. He did grab his wrist and pull him back. Mary Beth has entered the chat. It's been a wild chat, so just prepare yourself for that. I don't know what's going on. I've lost control. I rewatched the Trey Lance injury. I couldn't see anything. Yeah, I didn't see I didn't see the play, but I saw his post surgery picture, and his leg wrapped up. Of course, it's gonna look bigger, but it looked like his ankles were as wider than his head, you know. And so I was like, I don't know what kind of surgery he had.
Oh no, that was I was thinking of that one injury I showed you the other day.
Yeah, so I mean, Jimmy G's getting paid like $350K for every game he wins this year, so that's free money for him. Oh, so he broke his foot and ankle. I mean, I know they're connected, so that sounds dumb saying that, but I thought it was just the ankle. Did you ever really have control though? I mean, I'm not trying to control nobody, but I could at least keep up with what's happening usually, but for a good 10 minutes or so, I don't know, 10-ish minutes, I had no idea what was going on. I did see some leaked photos from GTA 6. Jimmy Loki put a hit on Trey. I mean, I don't know, man. Sounds like he was able to move his legs while going in the ambulance, so that's a good sign at least. Yeah, Dave, I get what you're saying. All right, the Bills game is at halftime. There's 7 minutes left of this first quarter. He throws, hits A.J. Brown, and he gets about 9 yards, and now there's another flag. I'm sending the video to you guys in Twitter DMs. Watch at your own discretion. 90 videos? Oh my gosh. What's up, Ron? Hoping Jackson's okay. Yeah, I didn't see it. We're watching the Philly game. Well, a couple of them in here are watching the Buffalo game as well, but I definitely heard about that, and that's very scary. But thanks for joining us. Still makes me nervous, though. That does not sound good. So that was on the offensive line. So it's going to be 1st and 15 now, erasing the A.J. Brown 9-yard gain. 1st and 10, bobbled the snap. The running back picks it up. It's going to be a loss of yards, but it was a good recovery. Hurts was unable to get to it, so he just picks it up. But why would you say that? You've got to ask someone their pronouns before you can beat and rob them. All right, 2nd and 18 now. Philadelphia's just moving backwards. Hurts steps up in the pocket, rolls right a little bit, throws, hits. That was Quez Watkins. He's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and short. Slay got away with some holding PI on that last play, in my opinion. I definitely agree. You could see it in the replay. I didn't see it live, but the replay, he had a full grip on his hand, pulling him back. What's up, Wink? Me putting evil in here. You're horrible sometimes. 3rd and 2 coming. Hurts is 6 for 6 tonight. He's hit 5 different receivers for 79 yards. 3rd and 2, he fakes a handoff, hits Goddard, gets a first down, a flag comes out, and he steps out of bounds. I can't handle this, man. These flags are just, it's too much. It's going to be offensive pass interference on Devontae Smith, and that's 10 yards. I like the flat purple Vikings helmet. Been here a little while, but Puppet's comment made me speak up. That's totally fair. Everybody in this chat is on one right now, but It's too much, puppet. Colts. Casey's facing the Colts. They're known for dirty hits on a QB. Yeah, as long like I don't know if Shaq Leonard is going to be back, but hopefully all goes well. So 3rd and 12, Hurts stands in. He's got time, pressure's coming, and he gets brought down in the back. He didn't see the guy. It's going to be 4th and long. Tom Grossi tried voodoo but failed. He's supposed to do a voodoo a day before the game, not during. I've returned with the power of Godzilla and Thanos combined. I need Aaron Donald to smack the Vikings with their own helmets. All right, 4th and 20. Kick is up. Very high kick. It's going to be fielded at around the Vikings 40, but he gets nowhere. Philly special teams fired up now. And here comes the one and only Kirk Cousins. You got to have the Mahomes signature card. It's something he has touched before. That's true. I do have a jersey patch card. A Texas Tech jersey patch card, but I don't have an auto from him. But I don't want to have a voodoo doll of Patrick Mahomes. And his knees will explode. You guys are awfully violent today. We're cutting to commercial break, and then the Vikings will be back on offense. Also, something Mahomes has touched. I mean, what do you do for a career, Dave? If you've got Mahomes failing you up, what have I done? Seriously, what is I don't know. Can't we just sacrifice his brother? Just saying. No one's gonna be upset. I agree with Ben. I haven't eaten in 30 minutes. A little angry right now, you know. I mean, I haven't eaten in approximately 30 minutes either, but I'm not going crazy on anybody. Gigolo. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it didn't look too good. He was hit by his own teammate in that Bills game. You need to sanitize this chat of the bad juju. I don't know how. Could you imagine if Willie Gay would have destroyed 26 vacuums but settled out of court? Think he got screwed a little in 4 games. I think that's absolutely ridiculous that they waited till week 2. If they were going to do anything, it should have been before the season made that decision. They settled like in the middle of July from a case that happened in January. And now he's going to be out for a Raiders game, the Bucs game, and the Bills game. The bad juju was left in Pittsburgh. All right, 1st and 10 from the 39. Hands off to Cook. He finds a hole, but then runs into a wall with about a 2.5-yard gain. Have a Snickers. You're a real psychopath when you're hungry. Yeah, what Craig said. Mahomes' brother should take his spot if he gets injured. Would be a fun game to watch. If I hated the Chiefs, I would say 100%. That whole Willie Gay situation is it's had me mad today. Willie Gay. 2nd and 7. Cousins is rolling right. He should have just kept it. He tosses it. Looks like I did not see who he got it to for about a 2-yard gain. It looked like Irv Smith. It's going to be third and 5. But we do hate the Chiefs. Yeah, maybe you, but I do not. Should the NFL mandate that the Cleveland change his name to the Clowns? I don't know. look, Kamara went to the Pro Bowl and beat the crap out of a couple dudes or whatever. 3rd and 5, throws nearly intercepted, and the Vikings go 4 and out. But they were like, we'll deal with it later, and so they're pushing that off until probably the end of the season. Deshaun Watson got 11 games. Yeah, and whatever about that. Some people think he shouldn't have been suspended. Some people should think he got indefinite. Whatever. He still got 11 games. Whatever. But they're not handling the Kamara situation at all. If they didn't get it done by before week 1, why are they even dealing with it right now? I just feel like it's, I don't know, stupid. Can you challenge a suspension? No, but you can appeal it. And I feel like they said that they're not going to appeal it, and I don't know why. Please do not mention Cleveland right now. I'm still in mourning. There's no yellow flag emoji. I'll try to... Does YouTube have a custom emote thing like Twitch does? Because if it does, or maybe a sticker or something, I'll put it in there. Why am I dying? I don't know. You're going to have to figure it out on your own because I'm lost. 4th and 5. The Vikings finally get to punt. And it's going to be a fair catch at the 18. You can appeal, but then you probably just get an extra week while the appeal is going on and then serve later. All he did was it was a misdemeanor. Some situation with the mother to his child. His child was in the ICU, and he wanted to see her. She didn't want to let him, and he broke her vacuum and punched a couple walls and got a misdemeanor for it. That was the situation, and he's getting 4 games for that. And that happened in January of last year, or this year, before the season. It was during the last season playoffs or regular season. Brown the Elf is a classic logo, but we need to make it a dog logo. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense why you got an elf on the field and everybody's barking in the stands. But I do like the elf logo. He's an MVP unless it's Monday. That's true. Yeah, he's 2-7 in his career on Monday Night Football. Watch the league let Evans appeal and play against Green Bay, but serve suspension in week 4. I feel they bark because they're stupid. I mean... that comment just caught me off guard. But yeah, I agree. I think Evans is going to get the 1 game no matter what happens, which is kind of a fairy. Fairies are close to elves. Did everybody wake up on the wrong side of the bed today, or did someone hurt you guys today? Vacuum sympathists need to be protected. I'm laughing at the situation, but it doesn't make me any less mad. It's ridiculous that he kicked a wall and broke a vacuum, and he's missing 4 games in the NFL. What does that have to do with anything? He's already settled and resolved it in the court system. I wish he would break my vacuum. It sucks. Yeah, Evans got 1 game less than 12 hours after the situation happened. And I mean, it doesn't suck. Vacuum lives matter. Yeah, vacuum lives matter, but I don't know, man. All right, so halftime's up for the Bills game. They just kicked off, and the Tennessee is going to have the ball. Back to Philadelphia. It's 3:19 left in the first. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They got A.J. Brown crossing the backfield. They hand it off up the middle for about 2 or 3 yards. I was hurt by a dang child. It's okay. One of your guys slapped him real hard and is probably going to go to jail for it, but it was worth it. It was worth seeing his face after he gets slapped. One random player on each team should have access to use a baseball to swing at the opposing team once the game is legal. What? All right, 2nd and 7 now from the 20. Hurts keeps, throws it to the left, hits his running back, only gets a few yards before brought down. I have a $500 dice and absolutely not worth it. Why is there so much trash talking here today? I don't know. Like, I think I got most of my, anything I had to say out, while I was at work yesterday and, today. So, I feel like I'm just calm and everybody else is being very aggro. Maybe it's the doubleheader on Monday. You guys aren't okay with it, so you're angry. Because they're overlapping games. 3rd and 5. Hits Devontae Smith on the left side for a first down. I can't control it. I can't even figure out what's going on enough to control it. But about the whole doubleheader thing, I'm also mad about that. So if that's what you guys are upset, look, we can relate. I'm upset about the same thing. These things should have been spaced out a little bit better. 1st and 10, fakes a handoff, quick pass to Goddard. He tries to pull a stiff arm. It works-ish, but he didn't get anywhere. Flag comes out. It looks like a face mask called. He got about 5 yards on that catch. I didn't catch that penalty. Ineligible man downfield. I missed one of these comments, but I don't remember which one it was. He said, I love all you crazy assholes. I mean, you guys are crazy and a little wild today, but I agree with Craig. All right, so now it's going to be 1st and 15 from the 25. They've had 10 plays and they haven't moved at all. 1st and 15 throws, hits A.J. Brown, gets about 12. 2nd down coming up. White flag. That's pretty close. Let's see. Well, the YouTube little things aren't very good. Sup, weirdos. Everyone's got a little sugar in them tonight. So 2nd and 4, they ran the ball, and there was another flag. The voices in my head tell me I'm fine. Me too, pal. There's going to be a hold on the defense, so that's going to be an automatic first down. But it's going to be okay, Ben. There's a red flag. What country is this? I don't know. I don't know. First and 10, handoff again. They need to kidnap that ref. Oh my. You told me to control it, but you've joined them. I didn't hear no bell. I thought this was going to be a good game. It's been a yellow game. It's Broncos country. Let's ride. I passed out after the stream last night. I was cuddled with my dogs and cats. That sounds like a good name. This chat needs no control. I don't know about kidnapped, but maybe he needs a yellow flag thrown on him and get suspended from the rest of the game. I didn't hear no bell is one of my favorite quotes of all time, and I say it very frequently. He's calling too much. Let them play ball. I mean, I couldn't agree more. Black flag. Gray flag. Wait, that's a checkered flag. Kidnap the refs and no one be able to pay for them to be brought back. Nobody will pay for them. Pirate flag. That's it. We need pirate refs. I just want a guy with a hook to be the one that pulls the flag out of his pocket and just chucks it. I don't know. We went from corn to flags. It is National Pirate Day. I did know that. Keep the refs. I need a referee for this chat. We thought the penalties in this game would be bad. The replacement refs were so much worse. Yeah. The flag scroll on the wooden arm. For Halloween, I'm gonna dress up as the most mythical creature there is, and that is a Chargers fan, because I've never seen one. So I know they're not real. Penalty in the chat. He's giving them the business. I know that you meant to say refs, but you said Reds, and I don't sweat at the thought of replacement Reds. They definitely need to come now. Yellow flag on chat, Alex. Chat is fine. 2nd and 8. Jalen Hurts loads deep downfield. Hits Quez Watkins for a deep touchdown. 53 yards. Most of those yards were in the air. I think he maybe had to run 2 yards. Wide open. Someone went with him, but they did not stay on him. Jalen helps. Throws the bomb. Most mythical creature is an honest politician. I don't know. A Raiders fan's pretty close. I mean, not a Raiders fan. Sorry, you're a Raiders fan. A Chargers fan. And now the Eagles take a 14-0 lead in the second quarter. We still got 14 minutes left of the half. What a bomb, dude. Yeah. Didn't even notice the Eagles scored. That's how unimportant they are to the league. They're very unimportant, but the whole world will see them in the Super Bowl playing against the Chiefs. What? I'm trying to see what happened. He just kept running, and the guy covering him stopped. I didn't mean to call you a Chargers fan. Actually, I did not call you a Chargers fan. I called Raiders fans mythical on accident. I meant to say Chargers. I called Ben a Raiders fan? I'm sorry, Ben. Quez Watkins' longest career receiving touchdown. Jalen Hurts is 10 for 10, 154 yards, and 1 touchdown. Kickoff is coming. Ball is up. And he's going to let it be a touchback. No return. Let's see MVP Kirk Cousins come back and do anything. I do agree on the PI call on his first drive. But other than that, this Vikings team has been less than impressive. An Alabama football fan that actually went to Alabama. That's fair. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. No commercial. They hit Dalvin Cook. Is that Dalvin Cook? Yeah. And he only gets just a couple yards, 3 yards, and he's pushed out. Just like a lightning bolt never hits the same place twice, there's never two Chargers fans in the same room. Close cousin of Notre Dame fan that went to Notre Dame. Second and 7, Jefferson in motion, fakes the handoff to Cook, rolls right, Cousins keeps, dives forward. He might be down short of the first down because of the most awkward dive I've ever seen. He could have just got the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1 now. Nice of Kittle to show up on wrestling, but not on the field. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to all the dudes who drafted George Kittle in fantasy this year. They keep your roof together. Oh, lightning rods. 3rd and 1. Handoff to, I don't know who that is. He gets a nice run down the sideline. Number 5. I'm assuming a rookie. Oh, no, it's Jalen Reagor. Wait, when did... I didn't know that he ended up in Minnesota. I knew he got traded. Could have been worse. Could have called me a Broncos fan. I wouldn't do that to anybody. But at least I know Broncos fans are real. 1st and 10. Cousins throws, hits Jefferson, and he backpedals across the first down mark. That's the best run that trash can ever had. That trash can has ever had. Diggs is going off. Oh, I just noticed the score is 24-7. 1st and 10, throws, hits Cook at the line of scrimmage. He moves back a little bit, bobbling, trying to catch it, and he ends up losing a yard or 2 on the play. Oh, now they're showing it. So 2nd and 10, Josh Allen loads up deep, hits Stephon Diggs in the end zone. Very nice. Bills team is going to be hard to beat this year, especially without Willie Gay on our defense in 4 weeks. 2nd and 11, hands it off to, is that Madison? And he breaks a tackle and gets a couple yards down inside the 35. 10 receptions, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns already. Jesus. I mean, Diggs is good, man. I do like this backup running back for the Vikings, Alexander Madison. He filled in fairly well for Cook last year when he was injured. 3rd and 6. Cousins has time, throws, hits. Is that KJ Osborne? Yeah, hits Osborne in the middle. Now they're down inside the 20. Vikings finally got something rolling. I think it's because I called Kirk an MVP. All right, so now they're just at inside the 20, maybe the 19. 1st and 10. Cousins alone in the backfield. He's moving right. He throws. He drops it down to the tight end and takes him down inside the 5. Come on, Jefferson. I sniff a Jefferson touchdown right here if they don't just run the ball. First and goal, under 10 left in the half. Cousins on this drive is 5 for 5, 44 yards. He fakes the handoff. Pressure's coming. Throws and hits, maybe Irv Smith. Yeah, Irv Smith in the end zone for an easy 2-yard touchdown reception. The Vikings finally get on the board. It's hard to read the numbers on these jerseys, and a lot of these players have long hair. Not him, but I'm just having a difficult time seeing the jersey numbers. All right, on to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. It's now a one-score game again. I'm playing someone who has Cook. Okay, I can live with that. Yeah, that's not bad. Sounds like everybody got their Snickers and we've all settled down in here. Just so we know, we'll probably talk about it maybe tomorrow on the chat or Wednesday, whichever day we get around to doing so. But on our weekly pick stream that we did, we both did absolutely horrible. So hopefully next week, picking these games are going to be a little bit easier. Where's Ash? He is downstairs in the basement with Dad. I know he's down there watching football. This is the eye of the storm, the calm before the storm. Am I still winning this week? I don't know. I haven't looked. Let me check. Football pick 'em lobby. Well, I'm still in 10th. That's where I was the last time. Yeah, you are winning this week with 11. My ult is here. Yeah, you're winning by 1, 2. What I don't understand is we made all these picks together on the stream. I wrote them down, and he only got 5 correct. But on here, it shows he has 10 for week 2. That means he's a liar. No more digs, please, Buffalo. I don't think they're going to stop. Tormenting Shane, most likely. That's what he does best. All right, we're back now, and as long as I'm not last, I'm cool with that. Let's see where you're at. Kickoff is up, and it's a short kick, so he's going to return it. He's made it past the 15, and, he ran backwards, got swallowed up, trying to find his footing. Where is Ben? Ben, you have 8 points for week 2, and right now you're tied for 8th overall. I switched to the Vikings this afternoon. There's 9 minutes left in the third. Diggs has a bunch of time. Probably changed for discussion or filled out the poll really quick. One or the other. I know I filled it out really quick before Thursday, and then after Thursday I changed mine. All right, 1st and 10. And Jalen Hurts keeps and doesn't get anywhere on that 2nd down coming up. I didn't realize the Eagles picked up so many people this offseason. They made some good trades. They got rid of Jalen Reagor, which was good, and they drafted fairly well. Yeah, I think I kept the Eagles for this game. Yeah, I did. 2nd and 10. They got A.J. Brown running up the top of the screen. Hurts stands in, has time, dumps it down to the tight end. Running back. He slips. He gets back up, but they're going to say that he was down. And that's going to be 3rd down. Yeah, they got some good trades in. This Eagles team doesn't look like the same team in week 1. I mean, the Vikings team. He got touched before he fell. But that doesn't count if you're... I couldn't tell if he was down or not the spot he got touched. So they're going to roll him down. So I feel like that's fair. 3rd and 12. Hurts stands in. He's got time again. He starts rolling left. He decides to keep. There's a flag towards the secondary. He doesn't get to the first down yardage, but he gets close. Yeah, he got hit in the leg and it made him fall. Okay, that makes sense. The quarterback was in the pocket. Illegal contact on the Vikings, a 5-yard penalty, which that will add to the end of the run. So that'll make it a 1st down for them. Well, it's going to be an automatic 1st down, but if 5 yards would have given them at first anyway. Laundromat must be open today. Must not be? Oh, not be open today. 1st and 10. Hands it off to the running back, and he's swallowed from behind for a loss of 2. Does it add, or is it 15 in auto? It kind of looked like the refs had an automatic 1st down, but if they accept the penalty, he was only a yard short anyway. They said it was a 5-yard penalty, so I'm not sure. 2nd and 12. Hurts looks, throws over, hits Goddard, but the pass is broken up. They acted like it was a fumble, the way he reacted, tried to get back to it, but it looks like it's just incomplete. Goddard gets some air, gets up. It was close to being a catch. He grabs it and goes to tuck it, and as he's trying to tuck it is when they get their hands in there, and he kicks it out of bounds. That's a kickball. It's just basketball now. That's a kickball. All right, 3rd and 12 now. Hurts is looking, throws, and gets only about 4 or 5 yards, not nearly enough. And they're going to come off the field. Where did the one-legged woman work? I don't know, but her name is Eileen. IHOP. Okay. All right, 4th and 6. Kick is up. They've got Jalen Rager returning. He calls a fair catch at the 26. There's 6 minutes left in the half. What do you call it? The dog with no legs? Don't matter. He's not going to come. Someone actually said that joke to me when I walked into work today. He told me another one, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, he said, why did the guy get fired from the orange juice plant? Because he couldn't concentrate. And I was like, okay. Man, Sports Cat's coming for you, Shelby. I don't really know what's happening, but he's been talking in all caps for a while. What do you call a man with no arms or legs in the ocean? I don't know. A goner. What's up, plugs? Let's go, Eagles. Smash the like, y'all. It's good to see you. Because the why does the queen move more than the king in chess? Because the board looks like the kitchen floor. Bob, I hope that's the right answer. No hurting people in the chat. If you hurt them, it's got to be football related. No executions in the chat. All my jokes are sexist or racist. I don't know. I get a daily 1, 2, sometimes 3, just super like corny jokes when I walk into work every day. And I never expect it. But every time I run into this guy, he throws one at me. No one's hurting anyone. I've seen that Shelby's getting executed in all caps multiple times. AJ Brown's in blue tint. James Harden is here. I don't know what he's here for. I mean, if you know of any good fish jokes, let me know. That's a good one. 1st and 10, he gets the ball. Justin Jefferson for about 7 or 8 yards. That was a good one, plugs. Oh man, the Titans muffed a punt off of their face after he calls a fair catch and Buffalo recovered. I did not see the 2nd down play, but it looks like they handed it off to Cook, and he did not get enough yards for the 1st down, so it's gonna be a 3rd yard. No pain in an execution. Now that's what Lamar Jackson does, Dave, if he runs out. Looks like Kirk Cousins having a hard time hearing right now. More happy endings. All right, 3rd and 2 now. Cousins looks, throws, and pass is incomplete. Eagles defense breaks it up, and they're going 3 and out. Irv Smith was the target. Looks like the Titans held the Bills to a field goal off that turnover. That just popped in my head. You have to own a football team to get away with a happy ending, stupid players. 4th and 2. Their punting kick is up. It's going to be returned from the 10. He gets to the 15 and gets hit by about 6 guys. And it looks like there's a fight trying to break out. There's definitely a fight. Someone's going to get ejected in this. Okay, there's no fight, but he just threw someone to the ground. It looks like he threw him to the ground by his face. I step away for 1 minute and chat goes wild. They missed you. I didn't see a single flag for that dispute between those two teams right there. So maybe nobody's getting thrown out. A slice of a football team. Or a slice of a pizza. More like, yes, car. Okay, so Adam Schefter just tweeted 56 seconds ago. AJ Brown's out of the tent and back in the game. Hold up, I got you. Five Guys Cheeseburger, the official restaurant of the NFL. So, Nathan, on the StreamYard, like when you guys send those flags and stuff, sometimes it actually shows something, but like it just shows BN. But like I look on my phone in the chat and I can actually see like what you send. F1 is better than NASCAR. Don't at me. I only like NASCAR because I used to like playing like the NASCAR games growing up. But I'm not a huge NASCAR person. But F1 is cool, so I'll give you that, Ben. So they said that the Bills cornerback Dane Jackson is being evaluated for a neck injury at the hospital in Buffalo. He'll have x-rays and a CT scan. He has full movement in his extremities. I just like the crashes in racing sports. That's pretty much where I'm at. It's like when you say you like hockey for the fights. It's the same thing, but I feel the same about both. 1st and 10, throws, hits Devontae Smith. He breaks a tackle, and it looks I didn't catch who it was for the Vikings, just kind of turns around, gets his body under him, and just slams him down. Also didn't realize how tiny Devontae Smith is. Like, in terms of like his upper body, he looks like he does not have very much muscle compared to the secondary for the Vikings. Mario Kart is elite. 1st and 10 now. Again, throws. Hits Smith again. Another 1st down. The Eagles are moving fast. There's 4 minutes left in the half. Meet me on Donkey Kong Mountain. Word. Maybe my next Twitch stream will play some Mario. All right, now at the 50-line, they've kind of slowed down their pace a little bit. Just kidding. Jalen Hurts loads up deep. He overthrows A.J. Brown by a couple steps. It's going to be 2nd and 10. We all know the greatest race is the Indianapolis 500. I don't know. Have you seen Rainbow Road? Rainbow Road's pretty cool. I have a Twitch account. I don't stream on it, but I have started. And I'm going to probably not as regularly as football. Second and 10, handoff. He finds a hole, gets a big gain. I don't remember his first name. Scott, number 35. He goes straight up the middle, almost untouched. Mascara sucks since they went to the stages. 1st and 10, it looks like he hands it off again, and they get nowhere. Mario Party is that game where I just screw with people and don't try to win. Every time I play Mario Party, the people that just try to screw with people and not win are usually Boston. That's his first name. Thank you, Craig. Are usually the people who end up winning for no reason. Everyone in the chat, which is best, NASCAR, F1, or IndyCar? 2nd and 11. Quick handoff again. He's pushing forward, and they get almost 10 of that 11. I was really confused. I should have picked up that you meant NASCAR, but my brain was like, I must have missed something in the chat. All right, we're working for a Goddard TD. NASCAR better crashes. I never win accidentally. Shelby, just say no. You can't fight a child. 3rd and 2. He fakes the handoff. Jalen Hurts gets down inside the 20, the 15, the 10, inside the 5. He's pushing forward and he leans, and that's going to be a touchdown. What a great run by Hurts, and to push in that last 5 yards. She said, I'm tired. I would go to jail. That's a tutty. 26-yard touchdown run to extend the Eagles' lead. We might not get a Tennessee win here today, boys, but at least Philly's giving us a game. I'm pretty sure that's a touchdown. He extended it over. Doesn't look like they're trying to review it. Find a Raider fan. We do it for free. Raiders fans like to hit children, especially the ones that run fast. Kick is up for the extra point and good. It's a 2-score game again. Just a couple minutes left in the half. I feel like we've been watching this game forever. I don't know if it's just me, but it really feels like we should be like in the 4th quarter and we haven't made it to halftime yet. I did watch the whole 1st quarter of the Bills game. So that makes sense why it feels like it. Vikings. No, we're going Eagles. Especially the ones with Cardinals on their heads. Smack them right in the face. No, Tim. Eagles. Wait, I don't know if I missed your comment, but did you tell me why you're picking the Vikings? Chaos needed? It is chaos. There's a lot of Pack fans in here, and none of them are going to cheer for the Vikings. Are you ready for plan weather? What? Eagles and Bills? Man, I wanted Eagles and Titans, but I can't be mad about the Bills winning. Josh Allen just threw a pass to Stephon Diggs for another touchdown. Bills go up 34-17. Because I picked the Vikings because if I win, they lose, or I win on the picks. That's fair. I always consider putting money on the team that's playing against my team, so one way or the other, I'm winning something. Oh, the weather nicknames. No chaos tonight. Feels sad, man. Papa, why you sad? Tornado. I don't like the Eagles. That's fair. They say you can't hit kids, but they didn't say anything about kicking them. I mean, I can't stop any of you guys for doing anything. Diggs is unreal. Was that 3 touchdowns now? He's probably over 200 yards at this point. Okay, we're under 2 minutes in the half left. Kickoff is up. He returns, and he gets maybe to the 21. Looks like around the 20. The chaos in the games yesterday didn't happen until under 10 minutes left anyway. That's true. The Titans could come back, and, the Vikings could rally. I like the Eagles when they win in the Vikings. 148. I expected him to have more yards than that, to be honest. But 12 catches, which there's where it gets a little bit more. All right, 1st and 10. Cousins is looking. He doesn't have anything, and he's like, that was the strangest sack I've ever seen. And then the flag comes out. And is that Montez Sweat? I forgot they got him. Oh, Josh Sweat. I was going to say, I didn't think they got Montez Sweat. I didn't think Washington would give the Eagles of all teams him. So there's going to be a face mask call on the Eagles. It's going to erase that sack. Things are getting a little sweaty. I rarely oppose teams at Alex's picks. I don't know. You picked a couple. You picked Denver during that Seahawks game. Oh, that's why it looked so weird when they brought Kirk Cousins down, because the face mask call was on him. They pulled him down by his face mask. It was like one finger pulled him down. I thought it looked really awkward. It kind of looked like someone just hugged him backwards. 1st and 10, he throws a backwards pass to Dalvin Cook. He doesn't catch it, and it bounces. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Okay, for some reason I thought that Allen or Diggs touchdown was longer than it was, but it was only like 15 yards. Sweaty. Okay, you're right. Things are getting pretty sweaty. 34-7 now, the Buffalo-Tennessee game. It looks a little bit like this game, but this game's not as far along as that game. 2nd and 10. Cousins loads up deep, and he drops it. He had a lane. He had eyes for the end zone, and he just couldn't pull it in. That was Irv Smith. Wow. Allen is winning MVP this year. It sure looks like it through 2 weeks. I mean, that game's not over yet, but it definitely is looking his way. Oh, man, I don't know if anyone would have caught him if he actually secured that ball. It just slipped right through his arms. So 3rd and 10 coming out. Cousins alone in the backfield. Pressure's coming, and he just throws it to nobody. I think his guy on the right was supposed to go straight and didn't get there. But there was no one there. Jefferson would have caught that. I mean, you're probably right. Jefferson wasn't even on that side of the field. Yeah, it was Cook. I think he thought Cook was going to streak down the sideline, but he didn't. He was waiting back for the short pass. Is that Tyreek out there bobbling bombs? No, if it was Tyreek, it would have been an interception. All right, so Vikings are going to punt again. There's just over a minute left in the half. And they're going to let it bounce. And it's going to be at about the 3-yard line. That was a miscommunication error. Yeah, I really think that Cousins thought he was going to take that straight go right down the side. And he thought he was going to take like a short curl back. So he loaded down the side, but nice 61-yard punt. Pins him inside the 5. Monday Night Football next Monday is the Cowboys at the Giants. The NFL wants this channel to have the worst games. Who wants... Anybody in the chat looking forward to watching the Cowboys and the Giants? Other than the fact that the Giants are actually 2-0. For no reason. 1st and 10 now from the 5. That is pain. 100% pain. Hurts gets to the 10, and he goes down about 2 yards short. I hope the Giants beat them. I also hope the Giants beat them. I love it when my first round pick is absent. Is your first round pick Jefferson? I hope the Giants beat them by 30. Cowboys got their one win, and, hopefully they don't get another one for the next 5 weeks. 1st and 10, hands off, gets the first down. Anytime I can watch the Cowboys lose is enhancing for my life. Absolutely. I don't like QBs taking unnecessary hits. A hand that went off. He didn't really slide either. He kind of just tumbled. Yeah, Jefferson was my first round pick also. Giants 3-0. That's where we're going to spend Monday wishing into it. Try to speak it into existence. The Bills score just updated 40-7. Oh, I've seen that clip of Hurts benching. Cooper Rush goes like 4-1, and we have a QB controversy in Dallas. Yeah, Brady 2.0. He's trying to come for Dak's job. I love to see the Giants win the division. I mean, I know you're not going to agree with me on this one, Tim. 1st and 10 throws. I don't know really what happened there. It could have ended in a pick. Looks like the Bills got another touchdown. Ryan Tannehill throws a pick 6. That's what happened. Second and 10 coming up after this messy. I don't understand what happened. First down play. Yeah, I think you're right about that, Dave. Which I hope you're not, but I think you are. It's not even in the 4th quarter yet in Buffalo. There's 3.5 minutes left in that 3rd quarter. Yeah, Tim. They scheduled a doubleheader, but like they had one start at 7:15 and the second one at 8:30, which makes no sense. 2nd and 10, they're gonna hand it off up the middle for a short gain. It's gonna be a 3rd down. Looks like they're gonna call a timeout here. I can't see exactly, but there's 20. Oh, the Vikings call a timeout here. 20-something seconds left. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't respond to him. I know he's been in here before. I don't remember exactly who it is, but he acts like he's hurting my feelings. They stopped the game for the injury for about 20 minutes. That's true. But the score, it's not even 4th quarter, and they've got 41 points. At least the Colts fans have something to be happy about. Tennessee's getting blown out on primetime. 3rd and 6. Hurts stands in, throws, hits Devontae Smith for a first down around the 40. And Philly uses one of their last timeouts. They've got one remaining. There's still 20-something seconds left. 22 seconds left. So now this sets them up for an opportunity to get more points before the half. Look, I didn't realize that week 1 at Detroit, Devontae Smith had 0 receptions. Imagine what the Colts are going to get beat by if this is the Titans. Ugh. I'm still laughing about the Colts right now. NFL was like, we give Dallas and Denver primetime game every 2 weeks. I mean, that's what the NFC East is literally always on primetime. 1st and 10, they hit Goddard down the side. He goes out of bounds around the Minnesota 40 or 45, right in the middle somewhere. But I feel like you're gonna see Washington, Dallas, Philly, or the Giants on primetime. If not every week, every other week. For no reason. So they're getting close to field goal range. They're just under 20 seconds now. What a great defense the Titans have. They did lose guys like Harold Landry, and a couple other ones that are really key pieces. So that's part of it. 1st and 10, throws, hits Goddard again, and he's like army crawling to the 20. And they're going to, I guess, use a timeout and kick a field goal with 4 seconds left. I'm tired of seeing yeah, me too. It's just a team with a huge national followings gets a ton of primetime games. Yeah, it's like the NFC East, and then like the top 5 teams. Jalen Hurts took a shot on that last play after he threw the ball. Goddard, the guy was holding his back legs, so he was like trying to army crawl. Yo, you got a second half here, and Dallas Goedert could win your fantasy game. 38-yard field goal attempt is up and good. The Eagles add 3 more points to their lead going into halftime.
He had 11 points. I needed to get
8 more?
8 more.
All right, let's get this stitched up, ready for halftime. There we go. We officially made it halfway through this game. Oops. I'd rather see me in primetime. At least it'd be entertaining. I'm going to put this chat into primetime next week. I feel like the Raiders used to get a lot of games. I feel like the Raiders usually get the first Monday night game, or if they do a doubleheader, it's usually on the first week, and the Raiders get one of those games. He said I wasn't talking about the Raiders, I was talking about me. A milk steak. Ew. Milk sandwich. Yeah, Dave, I got you. Man, Vrabel at halftime was probably just pink. Like, just sitting in the locker room, not saying a word, just turning pink, staring at all of them. And then he just goes, I hate you guys. Get back out there and don't do it again. And now it's worse. Raiders, Steelers, Packers, NFC East. Love the Mayhem commercial. And usually Tom Brady. The Bills are getting more. I know the Chiefs got 5 this year. God, Stephon Diggs having that game. Let me see. Jalen Hurts already got 33 points this game. Stephon Diggs has 44.8 points right now. Next week should be better than this. Yeah, probably. I'm sure he was. For some reason, I feel like he had like very minimal words in the locker room at halftime. No, not words of encouragement, not just screaming, but just a sigh. They're showing the headline across the bottom ticker, and about the Willie Gay suspension, and I'm just still like, it just doesn't make any sense. Dolphins winning next week, easy. If the Dolphins win next week, I'll put some respect on their name. I'm not doing it until they beat the Bills. 13 rushes for 25 yards. Is that Henry? Or Cook? Because I don't think Henry got a decent amount of yards in the first quarter that I watched, but yeah, Dolphins win next week. They'll have my respect. Henry, okay. As a Packers fan, I am devastated. Mike got suspended week. Yeah, but the problem, Ben, is he's appealing it, so his suspension might not be until week 4. You were all bad, and you should feel bad. Yeah, that's probably that's a good guess. Why do I feel like Vrabel's gonna cook up something and the Tennessee's gonna finish with 34 points but still fall short? Tua threw 3 interceptions to the Ravens. He's throwing 7 against Buffalo. That's what I'm saying. He can't underthrow Tyreek Hill and make Tyreek Hill come back a couple yards to catch bombs from him. So because Bills defense, their secondary is just going to take those balls right away from him. Yeah, so if he appeals, then Mike Evans will probably play against Green Bay next week, which they said immediately that he was going to appeal. I think the Packers can beat anyone if they play well. I mean, that's true. Another Music City miracle. I really feel like it could happen. We've seen enough dumb stuff this week, like crazy comebacks and whatnot. It could happen. I think Green Bay will beat Tampa Bay this week. Brady's starting to look a little cooked. I lost my lights. And they're back. No, not tonight. I love in that Mike Evans clip of that fight. He said, "It's Tom Brady. What am I supposed to do?" I was going to say, he got suspended a couple years ago against the Saints for the same thing before Tom Brady was there. I think the Packers can beat any 300 team if they play well. The way Vaughn playing for Buffalo, he's going to hit Tua once, and Tua's going to say, "Okay, I'm done." They have Robert Woods that they got from the Rams. They've got their first-round pick, Traylon Burks, which I expect him to be good. And then I can't remember their tight ends' names. Let me pull it up.
Tom Brady started that whole thing.
He's a wuss. Let's see. Titans, box score, not Buffalo. Traylon Burks, Robert Woods, Austin Hooper, Nick Westbrook is a receiver. They got Kyle Phillips. He might be a rookie. And they've got Hassan Haskins, which I know for a fact he's a rookie. Yeah, I mean, Traylon Burks is supposed to be their next A.J. Brown. I just don't know if he's ready to be that role yet. So that's why they brought in a guy like Robert Woods to kind of help him out. And Willis is in. Wait, Malik Willis? Hang on, I'm going to pull this Bills game up on my phone so I can watch it. Could you imagine if Willis is the guy who mounts the comeback against the Bills? Case Keenum in at quarterback. I'm not surprised that Josh Allen's out. So, yeah, they've got nobody. That's just a bunch of rookies and then Robert Woods. Backups in for the Bills. Yeah, Case Keenum in, and then they think the chat just said Malik Willis is coming in for the Titans. So I turned the game on so I could see it. Oh, the Titans muffed the punt and Buffalo got it back, so it didn't matter. Case Keenum's coming back out. Wait, they're pointing that it was Tennessee. So maybe not. but it looked like it was in the Bills' hand. When you've got Cooper Kupp. That's true. He's a good, wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. If you're going to call for a fair catch, man, at least catch it or move. There's no way a Titan got that ball. The Bills' new punter is fired up. Bro, if we have to face another mobile quarterback. Okay, so they did say it's Tennessee ball, and Malik Willis is in. His first playing time in a real NFL game is against the Bills. How exciting. One way to break in. I'm sure he's going to hand the ball off quite a few times. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. I think that they've just decided to roll over and call it a day and get their rookie some playing time. I am free from timeout. Did somebody put you in timeout? 2 girls, 1 cup. She said, I win. That's good. Yeah, they're at the start of the fourth quarter with Willis in. Diggs didn't have to do me like this, man. Just made me choke. All right, play number 2 from Malik Willis. He hands it off again, but it was 1st and 5. I guess a penalty. This is the longest commercial break in this game, like the Eagles game, that we've had the entire game. I mean, I know it's halftime, but still. I want to see him try to throw the ball in the secondary, but Malik Willis just keeps handing it off. This time's a toss. Ryan Tannehill looks angry. Has 117 yards, 11 for 20, 0 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. And he's just pouting on the sideline. At least he doesn't have to worry about, the Colts right now being ahead of them. Jacksonville's coming, though. Yep. How do you get mod? I make you a mod. That's how you get mod. At least AJ hasn't gone yet. I'm safe for now. I think the Colts are going to lose this game. I think you're right. Oh, Bills. Maybe. Third and 3. Malik Willis is scrambling. He gets the first down and jumps out of bounds. So he's ran 4 plays on this drive, and all of them have been runs. If you're asking for mod, you're up to no good. You're right. Titans are at the bottom of the league's worst division. Well, I still thought they were a little bit of a suspect number 1 seed last year, so no jersey tonight. No, I wore jerseys I wore a jersey yesterday. Not on the stream, but I wore it during the day. You do not have all the power, Sports Cat. Shelby has a lot of power, and she's not afraid to use it. I'm a mod just too godly to not have a wrench. You're right. All right, so this game is getting back on. The Eagles are going to kick off. And here comes the Vikings' attempt to mount the comeback. Also, Tennessee's run game looking pretty good right now. They're about to go down the field and get a garbage time touchdown. So they returned the kick, and he made it to about the 20. I do remember that Joe Buck commercial. Sportscat doesn't have any of the gyms. You have a shirt? That's awesome. All right, 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, Malik Willis just had his first major league fumble, and Bills recover. I agree. It should be the hammer instead of the wrench. So they keep it on the ground here and get about 6 yards. 2nd down coming up. Dalvin Cook with the carry. Part of my free T-shirt collection. I got 2 new free T-shirts this week from work. I'm old and tired. 2nd and 5. Cousins looks, hits Jefferson. He breaks the tackle, gets the 1st down. Craig Jefferson, I feel like this is going to be a Jefferson half. Or at least Cousins is going to try to make it be. First and 10, he fakes the handoff to Cook. Pressure was coming. He dumps it down. Looks like Madison or KJ Osborne with the carry. And they're going to give him the 1st down on that. She said, old? I did see the new, teaser or whatever for God of War. Vikings are afraid to win. Yeah, there comes the flag. First flag of the 2nd half in this game, and it's going to be a false start on the Vikings. Ed Ingram. Oh, they're showing the rookie right guard. First and 15 now from the 39. Cousins looking. He's got time. Then he got hands in his face. Throws it. Hits his tight end. And makes it to the 50. It's going to be 2nd down. They said that this guy was a former Ram. Mund? But I don't really remember him. 2nd and 4 from the 50. Hands off to Cook. It was just a missed tackle. I wouldn't say he really broke a tackle. He missed a tackle, balances right, gets the 1st down. Now they're in Eagles territory. Good night. Thanks for hanging out with these crazy kids today. Cousins on Mondays, be like me on Saturdays. I'm not really sure what that means, but I guess you're not good on Saturdays, Nathan. 1st and 10. Cousins looking. Checks it down to Cook. Gets another 1st down and out of bounds. We've had three plays now without a flag. We're doing good. Thank you, Puppet. I'm lazy on Saturdays. Okay, that makes sense. 1st and 10. Cousins looks, hits Jefferson, gets another 1st down. That's like 3 plays in a row with a first down. Their offense is clicking a little bit here in the third quarter. Saturdays are a dumpster fire. I usually work on Saturdays, so I don't know what a normal Saturday for people who don't work on Saturdays is like. But I work at a casino, so it usually is a dumpster fire. All right, 1st and 10. Cousins got time. He checks it down to. Well, that's not Cook. Madison. It almost fumbles it. Saturdays are the best days. I don't know. I like Sundays. Saturdays are okay, I guess. They had Jefferson wide open on that, and he checks it down to Madison and doesn't gain any yardage. Because on Mondays is like more like Kirk nephews. Oh, that's good. 2nd and 10. He loads up, and it's picked off in the end zone, and they're bringing it back. He makes it down to the 19-yard line. There is a flag on the play, though. That was Darius Slay. And there he goes. Kirk Orphans. Darius Slay just went and got a high five from James Harden. The pick's gonna say it was a hold on the offense. That was just the weirdest thing. He just like went and found James Harden, gave him a quick shake. Yeah, that was just. He was targeting Jefferson, of course, but Jefferson stops at the top of the route, and Slay keeps going, and he just throws it. Dave, I'm going to say somewhere in the middle. Not regular James Harden, but I wouldn't say fat James Harden. He looks slimmer than I remember, but he's not in a basketball uniform. Just do it. Yeah, they said James Harden, Bradley Cooper, and a couple other people were there. Bryce Harper, and there was a woman, but I don't remember who it was. I don't know if they're all sitting together, but James Harden was like right by the sideline. Off-season James Harden. He can't let you down in the offseason nearly as much as he can in the postseason. I like to imagine Slay told him that's called playing defense. I hope he said that. Or that's called never giving up on the play. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He would have had his hands up and he'd be on the ground yelling at the ref. I mean, James Harden had a flash of greatness, but he's really just disappointing anymore. That's called effort. There we go. Harden just lets the ball hit his face for no positive result. Yeah. 9:54 left in the third quarter. Eagles are going to take over again. Kirk Cousins on the sideline. I think that's his first pick of the year. Isn't Kim Kardashian older than me? I don't know. Kim Kardashian had some like work done or something, or dyed her hair blonde, and she looks like an off-brand Lady Gaga now. I don't know how old she is, though. She's got to be in her 40s, right? Second and 2. Hurts stands in. Pressure's coming. He escapes it. The pocket. Rolls right. Throws. And just doesn't connect with A.J. Brown. A little bit of a low pass. Third and 2. Justin Jefferson's on the sideline looking disappointment. 0 receptions on 2 targets with Darius Slay as the closest defender. October 21st, 1980. So she's what, 42? Yeah, she literally looks like a great value Lady Gaga with the blonde hair. I absolutely hate it. She's almost 42. Yeah, that's a month from now. Is Kim older than her Botox? 3rd and 2, they hand it off. They get the first down with forward progress. Who we roasting on? Kim Kardashian, I think. The great value brand Lady Gaga. Have at it, puppet. I don't really follow the Kardashians all that much or a lot of big name celebrities. Whoever told me about it, it was one of you guys for sure. 1st and 10, they hand it off, and he gets up the middle for 8 yards. I finally saw that clip of Post Malone falling on stage. Like, I saw it, like, maybe 20 minutes before this game started, and I was like, oh, yeah. 7 minutes for the Titans to execute the greatest comeback ever. I don't know, man. I don't even hate her. I hate the idea someone that is completely talentless has that kind of success. I just don't understand. I don't understand that whole family. 2nd and 4, they hand it off again. He gets a hole down to the 47. Oh, ew. She looks like the sloth from the Goonies. She looks like Sloth from the Goonies, but she did that to herself. Can we roast? Does Botox explode in fire? I don't know. Has anyone with Botox ever been set on fire on an accident? Yeah, it was super random, but he just like stopped moving, and I was like, man, he's in a lot of pain. 1st and 10, they throw and hit Devontae Smith to about the 50 or Vikings 49. Lil Kim look awful too. Yeah, I never got the fascination either. A lot of the friends that I went to school with, like, watched all the shows and were always talking to me, and I don't know 2 things about them. Hey, you leave Lady Gaga alone, puppet. 2nd and 6. Hurts is going to throw this time. Hits A.J. Brown in the middle. He just slides on his feet, stays up, goes left, and gets an extra 15 yards. Wow. I didn't ask to see Post Malone fall down, but all of a sudden he was all over my Facebook last night, and people had the best footage ever of it. Yeah, I saw it on Twitter, like, at like 7:30, so right before this game, and I was like, wow. And they showed like 2 or 3 different angles of him laying there, and I was just like cringing a little bit. They said he came back out and played the rest of the show, which is very impressive. Eagles are rolling again when they were just trying to kill clock for the first half of this drive. Here comes the flags, shutting the play down. Sometimes you just gotta slide. Did you see it? Oh, he was flat-footed, just slide like it was wet or something. That number 68 for the Eagles, he was on The Masked Singer last year. It was like the most like random athlete to be on The Masked Singer, because usually it's like, Mark Sanchez or Gronk or someone like that, but it was that offensive lineman. And this year, I think we get to see Tom Brady. First and 15 after the false start. Throws, hits A.J. Brown again, and he gets most of the yardage, just short of the first down. Who's Post Malone? Is he in a Beatles cover band? I mean, I'm sure at one point he might have covered a lot of Beatles songs. He's just a singing feller that doesn't smell too great and likes Patrick Mahomes. Second and 3, Hurts rolls right, avoids pressure again, and just slides down. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but Lady Gaga versus Prince, that's not fair. I heard that he came back out, but at the time there was no report of his condition. Yeah, it said like 3 different fractures or something on his ribs. Third and 5, just outside the red zone. Everybody's pointing hands, and there's a flag. Does he actually stink? Because he certainly looks like he stinks. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that he does smell bad. That was another false start on the Eagles. So it's going to be, I think, 3rd and 10. Post Malone is an old NBA player. What? Josh Allen played so poorly today, they benched him for the whole 4th quarter. That's what I'm going to say to the Bills fans when they talk crap to me tomorrow. 3rd and 10, Hurts just runs forward a couple yards and slides. I don't really know what's going on at the end of this drive, but I think they're just trying to keep the clock running. Oh, Karl Malone. I was like, I don't think that's correct, but Foster, AP, Frank Gore. So here's the thing. I can't take Frank Gore out of those 3. He was good, but he wasn't great. The reason his stats are so great because he played like 10 years longer than everybody else, so he had twice the amount of time to get those stats. Like, he's a good back to have, but he's probably number 3. Oh, their field goal was blocked. The Vikings player got it. He's running back. The kicker catches him and drags him down. That's a turnover. It wasn't the kicker. It was I think it was the holder. All right, this game just got interesting again. Yeah, the guy who held the kick is the one who came back and made the tackle. He was long gone. Was that the punter? I don't know what the punter's name is. Vikings finally did something. But so that's going to be the ball on the Philadelphia 30 now. They're right outside their red zone. San Frank Gore was super consistent every season, though. Yeah, but as like just in their prime years, I would probably go with AP, to be honest. How do you get caught by the holder? I mean, he's one of the smaller dudes on the team, so he's probably a little bit lighter on his feet, can move quick. And he's got leg strength because he punts footballs. So the Vikings run the ball here and with Dalvin Cook, and they get 3 yards on the carry. Dalvin Cook's got 6 rushes for 17 yards. He only has a total of 32 yards. Vikings should pay Amon Amarth to do their halftime shows every week. It's only 8 dates. Seriously, that would be so awesome. I would literally go to Minnesota. I wouldn't even care who they were playing just for that. For a game. 2nd and 7. Cousins looks flustered. He tries to throw the screen. I don't even know why he went with it. He should have just threw it away. Because he couldn't get the ball to Cook because the defender was between Cousins and Cook. Now he's trying to hear. It's 3rd and 7. Okay, let's see how Cousins messes this one up. That was almost like if that guy had looked back at all, pick 6. Dalvin Cook wasn't even looking. The defender had a much better chance of getting that ball than he did. I would love that. Have all the Vikings fighting to the music like during the real shows. Like, seriously, Amon Amarth could be the only thing that makes the Vikings top tier. 3rd and 7. Throws a high catch, and it's picked off again by Maddox. I thought that was a Viking because I don't know, like it didn't click that was an Eagle. He got up real high and took that away. That would be so sick. That was targeted to Adam Thielen, who I'm not sure has a single catch in this game. 2:19 left in the third quarter. I want to start a petition for a band like Amon Amarth or like Gwar or like Rammstein type bands to do the halftime show at the Super Bowl. I just want it to be insane. Has this big white rock M in one of the end zones. We also have a blackout game, so that's super sick. I've seen a lot of whiteout games, but I feel like you don't really see the blackout games as much. He overshot Jefferson. It looked like he was targeting Thielen, but he probably was targeting Jefferson because, that's his go-to. Pay Metallica to play the blackout game and paint the M black. Yo. That's chef's kiss. Beautiful idea. You know how much fun that would be? Rammstein with the Raiders halftime show? Yes. That's what I'm saying. It definitely kind of fits the style of that stadium and stuff. They would never do it though. No. These football teams don't want cool guys. Cool hard rock or hard metal. Kirk nephew strikes again. Cousins was like, this year's going to be super easy after whooping Green Bay. Eagles were like, hold my beer. I got a Rammstein idea. This game's a mess. It turned into a mess. Blocked field goal just to turn it back over again. Get them in the Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying. I'd love that. Final score for the Bills-Titans game, 41-7. Might burn holes in the field, but it would be worth it. We'll put them on a metal stage. A non-flammable stage, I guess I should say. Watch the Lady Gaga versus Rammstein and Beyonce versus Rammstein videos. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. There's also a telephone versus Rammstein video. All right, 1st and 10 from the 15. They dump it down to the running back, and he gets 5 or 6. There's where you get your money. People are like, okay, you got Gaga and Beyonce in here, but then the us of the world gets what they also want in bringing something like that. Eagles D is thinking we should have just let them score. 2nd and 5, run it up the middle. It's unbelievable that this game is still in the third quarter. It just feels like we've been watching forever. Then you close halftime with Rammstein playing on Gaga and Beyonce can sing the female part. Boom. Best halftime show ever. Call the commissioner right now. Write him a letter. Have they even announced the halftime show this year? I know it's closer to the middle of the season usually, but sometimes it gets leaked. I hope it's someone good. All right, I have to go to bed. Good night, all. Hey, Craig, thanks for hanging out with us, man. Have a good night. I don't think you're going to miss too much in this game. Imagine waking up early in the morning and saying, you know it sounds fire right now? Lady Gaga. That's me at least one of the 7 days a week. So just like the Vikings offense. I bet it is John Legend and some dumb crap person from The Voice. You know, I like Gwen, okay? But the rest of them, yeah, whatever, I guess. So you're probably right. I don't know, last year's was pretty good. Most people hated it, but I liked it. I thought it was fun. I didn't like any of the Beyonce ones. I liked the Lady Gaga. I liked the Bruno Mars Red Hot Chili Pepper one. I thought that one was pretty good. All right, so that's going to be the end of the third quarter finally. Yeah, I figured. I feel like I remember you saying you hated it. I did enjoy the weekend. It was a little weird and I didn't understand it at first, but once I did a little research to understand what was happening, I definitely understood it. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Katy Perry was okay. I mean, I don't mind Katy Perry, but I wasn't one of my favorites. I wish they looked like the people, like, vote on the halftime show. I still don't have TV. I never really liked halftime shows. I don't know. Sometimes, like, they put in a good show on there, and then sometimes, like, I'm just like, I don't know. Best halftime show is Prince because he didn't lip sync his music. Well, Lady Gaga doesn't lip sync her music, and she didn't in the halftime show either. But Prince was awesome. I'm surprised Harden didn't fall down and cry in pain after receiving that brutal high five. It was a pretty hard one. Sure, pal. I mean, what you wouldn't, but if you watch the last documentary thing that Lady Gaga did, it was basically just the whole leading up to the Super Bowl. No, I'm you're being mean. It's not my fault you're a Lady Gaga hater. Black Eyed Peas wasn't what I thought it would be. I guess they expected it to be at least like a little bit better, but it was not good. Don't get me wrong, Fergie can get down, and like I feel like the Black Eyed Peas are one of those bands you just expect to be at least a little fun to watch live, but oh yeah, I've seen that one, Dave. Here's a tour to get your feelings up. Thanks. I don't know why you hating on Lady Gaga so hard. There was a bunch of wide-eyed beans that night. Second and 8 throws. It looks like he hit Smith in the middle of the field for another first down. Wide-eyed beans. I don't ever want to call them anything other than that from now on. All right, first and 10 from their own 40. Hurts has a lot of time on this drive, and then the pressure slips, and he rolls left, throws, hits Watkins, but there's going to be a flag. I don't like Gaga because it's fun to hate on her. It's fun to hate on a lot of people, but that's not a reason to not like them, I guess. I don't know. Kane Brown halftime show would be great. I'm not really that big on the genre, but I know the people would love that. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds would be great. I know there are endless worst possibilities, but name your worst halftime show that they might actually do. I'm kind of thinking that this is not my worst guess, but I feel like Post Malone might be on the halftime show this year. Uh, hmm. First and 20, they throw a screen to AJ Brown and he gets 3. Let me see. Worst possibility they might actually do. I'm trying to think of who's like big right now. I don't listen to the radio. Train? Is Train still a thing? Like, do they still make music? Iggy Azalea? I know for a fact that she lip syncs because one of my bosses just went to 2nd and 16. They fake a throw and then hand it off and just get a couple yards. But they just went to that Pitbull. Okay, there is one of them for you, Pitbull. Worst possibilities. And she opened for Pitbull, but like she's got something wrong with her vocal cords or something, so she can't actually sing. She can just still dance, and they said it was good. I mean, I'm pretty sure I only know one song by her. Yeah, she's a one-hit wonder from 9 years ago. All right, 3rd and 14. We got 12 minutes left of this matchup. Eagles still lead 24-7 from their own 36. They've only moved backwards on this drive. He throws, and he's driving forward, and that's Gainwell. And they're going to get close to the first down, but not nearly enough. Kiss featuring Skrillex. I mean, that could be better than some. And the Eagles are going to come off the field. They're going to punt here. Billie Eilish and a mariachi band. Yo, a mariachi band at the halftime show would slap. Nicki and Cardi would be the worst. Nicki is like gone like crazy or something. I don't know. I don't see her being on the ballot for Super Bowl halftime show. Oh yeah, I could see Jack Harlow being there. Jack Harlow and Post Malone. So Eagles punt and it's inside the 10. They're cutting to commercial. The Vikings take over when we get back. Yeah, Post Malone I probably wouldn't mind. I mean, he's not my favorite, and I couldn't sit and listen to his music all day, but I'm sure he'd put a fun show on. I'm trying to think of some, like, the older classics that could do something. Marshmello featuring Deadmau. She been crazy, She honestly thinks she looks good, unironically. I didn't mind her earlier music, but she's gotten worse, like in mentally and everything else, just all of the above. Excision and Sullivan King would slap. Yeah, I'd sell my soul to go see that at a halftime show because I feel like it would be nuts in a stadium. I've never seen Excision, but I have seen Sullivan King. I'm 40. I don't know who they are. They're just like, well, Excision is like strictly just like EDM music, but Sullivan King is like a one-man band who it does like EDM DJ stuff, but he also plays like an electric guitar and stuff as well. But it's just like rave music. Cardi doing WAP would make everyone forget about the Janet Jackson wardrobe malfunction. I don't think anyone's ever going to forget about that because 90% of the time, like if you go anywhere and you bring up Super Bowl halftime, someone's going to bring that up. 9-inch nails would kill it. Yeah, they're going to be in Louisville on Thursday or Friday. And someone asked me today, they're like, are you going to go? And I was like, I didn't buy tickets to that festival because it's 4 days long. And I only really cared for 2. So I didn't take any of the days off. I've never seen 9-inch nails, but I've always wanted to. The Vikings stat lines just look bad. 1st and 10. Cousins is running down the right, and then he just throws it away. He ran straight down the line to the sideline. And now there's a flag. Okay, it was an ineligible man downfield. Ed Sheeran featuring Harry Styles. Is that who you think's going to, or the your worst prediction? So now it's going to be 1st and 15 backed up in their own goal. Harry Styles has a Packers tattoo? I did not know that. From the 5, Cousins looks, throws, and hits their tight end. He was wide open. Probably could have gotten him a 1st down, but he drops it. 97 was awesome. Trent kept throwing mics into the crowd. I love that man. That is awesome. Second and 15 now. Eagles fans about to start their gross eating habits early. He hits Adam Thielen. I believe this is his first catch of the day. It's going to be 3rd down. Talk about 2 boring games in one day. Yeah, I mean, this game started off looking like it was going to be something. So 3rd and 10 from the 11. Cousins throws, hits Thielen again, gets the 1st down, and he gets out of bounds. That was a nice pass. I wonder why they didn't target Thielen at all in this game. I feel like he was way too focused on getting the ball to Jefferson and then just ended up not really throwing the ball to him at all. Right there, 1st and 10, throws it to Jefferson, nearly picked off by Darius Slay again, and it's incomplete 2nd and 10. That was just as poor as the last one was good. Yeah, exactly. I get that you've got a star receiver, but you've got other guys. Sometimes the star receiver is just good for being a distraction. 2nd and 10, throws. Ooh, hits Irv Smith, and he takes a shot, catches it, gets the 1st down. But like I'm saying, yeah, you want to feed your number 1 as many times as you can. But if it's not working out, stop throwing it his way and use him as a distraction to get other guys open. Thielen is getting the Diggs treatment from Cousins. Slay back to playing the way he played with the Lions, back to locking down top wide receivers. 1st and 10, tries to throw a screen to Madison, and that was just a mess. This has been the trend of this drive. It's like the announcer's like, nice throw by Cousins, and then it's like, really, really bad. And then he's like, nice throw by Cousins, and then he does something really bad again every other play. Yeah, Darius Slay does look good. If he stays playing elite on this defense, they're going to be a lot harder to beat. 2nd and 10. Throws, hits Madison. He just can't hold on to it. Looks like it was a smidgen behind him, and now he looks hurt. He comes off the field. It looks like he was grabbing his hands. He's either hurt or needs to wipe the butter off of him. 3rd and 10. Dalvin Cook's back in. Yeah, it looked like it was hurt. 3rd and 10, dumps it down to Irv Smith. He cuts, gets a first down, and down to the 50, 40, 48. Drops some flags. Yeah, you're right. Cousins hates his wife's receivers. Okay. I wasn't ready for that. See, that was a good, easy play to get a first down. And now he's about to throw something bad. 1st and 10, Cousins hits as he throws. It bounces off the ground, but nearly picked off by Darius Slay again. Like I said, good then bad. I mean, wide receivers at this point sounds just as correct as wide receivers. Pressure came real quick on that play. All right, here comes Kirk's good throw. All right, 2nd and 10. Oh, just kidding. Throws a quick slant or a quick pass right in the middle. And it looked like it was too far ahead of his receiver. Right off his hand to Jalen Rager. Not that he could have caught it anyway. He's afraid of the football. Kirk's wife is begging people. Oh my God. Kirk grandpa over here. All right, 3rd and 10 now. Here comes the good Kirk Cousins throw. He's going to get a first down to keep this drive alive. Oh no, he's stripped. Just kidding. We all spoke too soon. By we, I mean me. I was just trying to catch on to the trend here. It's going to be 4th down. I think they tried to blitz on every play right there. It just came right out of his hand. And Ingram, I think that's the rookie guard, fell on top of it. No one was really around. 72nd fumble since becoming the starter in 2015. Most in the NFL during that span. Is Fletcher Cox 4,598 years old? Yeah. He's not bad, though. For his age, he's still playing at a fairly high level. I knew you guys were going to take that one and run with it. So the punt is up. Eagles got the ball. We're cut into commercial break. And the Eagles could probably, if they play their cards right, run the clock out the rest of the way. First his wife. Yes. Is Popeyes even good? It looks pretty good. Right through the center. Yep. I love Patrick Mahomes, Troy Polamalu, Head and Shoulders commercials. Popeyes is pretty good. That's what I'm saying. I've never personally had it. I've eaten a Popeyes biscuit once. But it looks really good. This is typical Vikings game with Cousins play great one game, bad the next. Who do they... Let me look at their schedule real quick. They got the Lions next week, so that's a coin flip right there. It's versus the Lions at home. I'd say that the Vikings might come away with a win, but I don't know. I'm gonna probably rock with the Lions on this one. I didn't have high hopes for the Vikings this season. And I don't care how good their offense has the potential to be, and I don't care how good their defense has the potential to be. Like, it's just a Minnesota Vikings thing. Like, I don't recommend making a 2-hour drive to get Popeyes, but it is pretty good fast food chicken. Well, I only live like 45 minutes from one. And I always, up where I get my oil changed on my car, for my car, there's a Popeyes like right there. Hey, Travis Kelce's in the building, cheering on his brother. They had a long 10 days off playing Thursday Night Football. Lions aren't beating the Vikings. I don't know. I think they'll split this season with them. What's up, John? Oh, I wouldn't drive 45 minutes just for it. 1st and 10, Hurts keeps. There's 8 minutes left in the game. He doesn't get any yardage. But if I was already there and that's, if I was craving some chicken, it's hard because there's a Cane's up there if I really wanted chicken. I feel like I would just go get Cane's. But I that's the only reason I haven't tried Popeyes yet is because I choose Cane's first. Yeah, it is weird seeing Kelce in a Eagles jersey, but it ain't bad. Yeah, if you have Diggs, you'd had a pretty good day today. 2nd and 11, he tries to throw a screen. He pulled a Kirk Cousins, and it gets popped up. The Vikings have it inside their own 10, and somehow the Vikings are back in this game again. It's just as soon as we wrote him off. He's out. Why would anyone keep the starters in? It's over. Don't get anyone hurt. Because in case something like this happens. Do you have Commander chicken over there? It's Korean-style fried chicken. I've never heard of that, so I do not think so. Are we sure it's not just like Well, you're a lot closer to Korea, aren't you, than we are? We're just right under Asia. What'd you say? I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah, I just feel like that's the only reason. 1st and goal. Cousins throws, tries to hit Thielen, and it's incomplete. 2nd goal. But I'm going to have to do some research in Commander Chicken because I'm just a huge chicken fan. I'm actually going to look it up right now. Commander Chicken. I just got a YouTube video recommendation, The Chicken Commander. I'm convinced that Koreans kill all of their own people. 2nd and goal, they blitz. It's coming, and it's nearly picked off by Darius Slay in the end zone. He just couldn't haul it in. The next thing on Google after that was Commander Chicken, a Roblox video on YouTube. And then the third one isn't, I don't know what that is. The Chicken Commander is the grand protector of his chicken species. What? Hold on, buying Shelby some chicken. Is the restaurant called Commander Chicken? Because I'm just getting some real, weird stuff on Google. Yeah. 3rd and goal. Darius Slay nearly has it again. Did he have it? It is intercepted, and that's going to be a touchback. It looked like he fumbled it if he had it. But I looked it up at the wrong time. Now this game might be over this time. It might be an Australian thing, but it beats KFC. KFC's gone downhill in the last 5-8 years. Yeah, he's targeting Jefferson in the back of the end zone. Darius gets the jump on him. What even is KFC? Are you serious, Kirk? He's very serious. Seriously trying to lose this game. I hear Loki, I believe, howling in the other room. Commander Chicken Restaurant. Taco Bell, Waffle House, Commander's Grill. No.
Trapped in the bathroom.
I do like KFC's mac and cheese. He might be trapped in the bathroom or something. Someone get Loki. Cousin said people think I'm an MVP frontrunner. Hold my beer.
No, babe, what are you at?
This game been on since 2 a.m. Just end already. That's what I'm saying. We've been here forever. I'm literally gonna search Commander Chicken Australia because I'm not finding anything. I literally. Are you sure this is even real, Ben? Because I can't find anything.
Where are the bags? I'm not putting it in the trash can. It was laying on the couch.
I've never gotten the right order, properly cooked food, or cooked condensed food in a timely manner at KFC ever. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty 50-50 on KFC. I've had like some good experiences. Any drink you order there is always like watered down and not good. I don't know. Unless I guess you make the drink yourself. I like KFC's chicken though. It's not bad. 7-11 left in the fourth quarter. I've lived in many places and gone to different KFCs. I feel like it's weird for me eating KFC not in Kentucky because it's Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I've only ate KFC like in the areas near where I'm at. Dave, have you ever had KFC in Kentucky? 1st and 10 from the 20. Hands it off. This game is just to Miles Sanders. He gets about 8 yards. Looks like Darius Slay was limping a little bit. The new fries are not bad at all. They kind of give me like Dairy Queen fries vibes. I chipped my tooth eating a KFC chicken sandwich. Jesus. I'm not sure if I've ever eaten it in Kentucky. Maybe if you're ever in Kentucky, that'll be your like one good experience, like where you get everything, good food, hot food, and order your orders right, and everything is like good. Maybe that's like the reason. Hands it off to Miles Sanders on 2nd, gets another first down. We're under 7 minutes now. The clock's rolling. I wish they would just keep pounding the football. If they don't get it, kick it, and then just keep running the football until it's over. I'll drive to Louisville just for KFC. I've never had Louisville's KFC, but, you know, Kentucky KFC might be where it's at. Slay was supposed to be subbed before that play, but he waved the sub off, and, I mean, 1st and 10, hands it off. Sanders gets 3. 2nd down. We're under 6 minutes now. Darius Slay's having a game, man. How far is Louisville from you? Like 3 hours, Dave? From St. Louis? 5 hours? No, probably about 4 hours, if I had to guess. Justin Jefferson having himself a game, you guys. Second and 7, hands it off to Sanders. He's pauses, gets a lane, gets the first down. I think it's further than Nashville. Because I know when I drive to St. Louis, I go, it's about 5-ish hours from me, around there, and like it takes me like 45 minutes to get to Louisville, and then I drive through Louisville straight there, and it's like 4 hours after that, because Kansas City is like 8 hours, and it's like two hours from St. Louis or something like that. I remember you telling me about that, Tim. Your Louisville story is kind of crazy to me. They run the ball with Sanders again and get just a couple yards. Goddard needs 6 more points. I don't know if he's going to get any more targets in this game, but maybe. Missouri is a lot bigger than it seems, but if you drive like top to bottom of Kentucky, it takes forever. Or like east to west through it. Yeah, I was going to say, it took me the 2 times I went through St. Louis, like going to Kansas City, I think 3 hours from when we got to St. Louis. And that was, we went to Arrowhead both times. Well, we went to the Light District. That's where I stayed the first time we went. And the second time, we just went straight to Arrowhead. Loki's a bad dog tonight. Got in the trash. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, Tim. That was crazy. Props to you, though. I couldn't do it. You must have been trucking. Well, I like to get places when I travel. But I didn't drive. I only drove half of it because I left. So it was like a Saturday night, and we went to the Sunday game, which was at like noon. Or it was like noon Kansas City time, so 1 o'clock here. And everybody that went, we left after Shelby got off work. Oh, we left at about 1 a.m. We drove straight there. It was like snowing through Illinois. I need to get a shirt that says I survived Louisville. And it took us all of probably the full 8 hours. But the first time we went to Kansas City, we caught the sun in our eyes through St. Louis and a lot of traffic. We got through there the wrong time. It was like 5 p.m. in St. Louis or something. Just poor timing. Takes 2 hours and change to get to Columbia, and then another 2 from there to get to KC. Yeah, I don't remember which road that is. Maybe 71 that goes like straight from Louisville all the way. I don't think you change onto another road until you get into St. Louis, so it's just a straight road the whole way there. Yeah, it was like we were catching like sunset sun, and it was like right in our eyes the whole like last 2 or 3 hours of our trip. Yeah, I-70, that's what it is. All right, so we got 2nd and 8 for the Eagles at their own 46. The Eagles have had 500 yards in this game, and the Vikings have had 200 yards in this game. They hand it off to Sanders. He gets about 2, 3rd and long coming up. We might see a Goddard target here. Football is definitely crazy this year. What's up, JP? Thanks for stopping in. First 4 games versus teams that finished under 500 last season. But all are seemingly better than last season, I would say. The Eagles face the Lions, Vikings, Commanders, and Jaguars for their first 4. And all 4 of their next games, everyone is 1-1 currently. All right, 3rd and 7. They're spreading out their receivers a little wide. Looks like they got Sanders in the backfield with Hurts. Hurts got time. Now he's under pressure. He's rolling right. Looks like he's going to keep. There's a flag. Probably going to come back now. And he does not get the first down. Yeah, that's going to be a hold on the offensive line. I was going to say, please just decline the penalty. So they declined it. It's going to be 4th down. So I think the Vikings have admitted defeat. We hope. I send the punt team out. Now this is the perfect time for a punt fake. They're never going to see it coming. Harrison Smith has a concussion. Ooh, that sucks for the Vikings. All right, they got Jalen Rager deep to return, and he's going to be smart and not touch it. And it's going to be around the 10, where the Vikings will take over this last 4 minutes. This has been the longest NFL week ever. Getting checked for a concussion. Yeah, I didn't see what happened with him. But they ran the ball like every play, so it was just like constantly everybody just run and jump into the pile and stop him. Oh, God. Who all do they actually have on defense? Like their big playmakers. They got Harrison Smith, Za'Darius. But like, do they have any other big names on that defense? Imagine Dragons in the middle of each of their songs. Yeah, so Thursday night we've got a real barn burner coming up. We've got the Cleveland Brownies and the Pittsburgh Steelers going head to head on Thursday Night Football. So we're gonna have a lot of fun on Thursday. Stop playing with fake blocks so you can play with real blocks that look like fake blocks. Minecraft Legos. Okay. I'm surprised I've never seen Minecraft Legos before. Perfect marketing opportunity. Because I'm sure just as many adults as children would want that. We have a 90-mile straight highway. It's deadly because it's boring and runs through the outback. Does that mean you can get hit by a kangaroo just driving? Or a 900. I was going to say 900 sounds a lot more dangerous because we've got a couple of long highways that I've driven on. Going to Chicago and like that road from here to St. Louis. 1st and 10. They throw a screen in it. It's actually fairly successful this time. And that's Rager. And he gets a couple yards. Hopefully Trev will be here Thursday. The one time we'll be cheering for Cleveland. I don't know if he'll be here because I know he said something about watching that game. 90 miles is like me driving to the other side of Louisville or St. Louis and back. Yeah, I think the round trip for like Louisville is just under that, right? Yeah, about like 80 probably. 1st and 10, he targets Thielen and he catches it. No, he doesn't catch it. He had the ball in his hand. I was like, there's no way he caught that. 2nd and 10. It looks like it was intercepted, if anything. But he was just playing the ball. Wait, he did catch that. 1st and 10, they're rolling, so they don't challenge it. I don't think they would anyway. Hits Irv Smith and gets a couple. They're going into like a 2-minute offense right now. He did catch it. From the first angle, it looked like, if anything, it was intercepted if anyone caught it. All right, everybody that has to play the Vikings this year, pay attention. Kirk Cousins can't handle the blitz. He hits Jefferson on 2nd and 4, gets across the 50, and gets a first down. He's got like a 20% completion rating with the blitz. That was a nice catch by Thielen because, first angle didn't look good for him. Cousins looking, steps up in the pocket, being chased. He avoids the tackle, gets the first down, and they're trying to roll. We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Pay attention. Don't let Justin Jefferson run through lazy zones. And that must be the 2-minute warning. So we're back on commercial. The Eagles are the Vikings are trying to mount a comeback. Don't see it to be possible. But anything can happen if they go down and get a touchdown right now and kick an onside kick. I swear if that happens and this game goes into overtime, I might freak out, though. This game is not worth that kind of comeback. They have not played well enough for that. But dead straight causes people to nod off, and they flip. It runs off into soft sand. Like, this game has taken 5 days. That's what I'm saying. This has been so long, and it's not even one of those like super bad like the Bills and Titans game, 41-7 or whatever, like blowout games. That's what I'm saying, Tim. There's no reason to go all out right now. Just accept that you've lost and you looked bad and move on. It's not the first time Kirk Cousins lost on Monday Night Football, and it will not be the last time. This will make his overall record with a loss tonight 2-8 on Monday Night Football. I remember they threw like an entire party when he won his first Monday Night Football game a year or two ago. I swear if this game gets tied up, I will freak out. The Vikings do not deserve to score 14 points or whatever right now to come back. 14 points, 17 points. And then we got to watch the Giants on primetime next week and the Cowboys. Vikings aren't good enough to score 17 points with a timeout. They've had all game and haven't been able to put up 17 points. All right, 1st and 10. Alexander Madison gets front flipped for a gain of 4. Okay, it doesn't look like they're in that much of a hurry. A full quarter, but not like 2 minutes. Maybe. Yeah, if they still had 10 minutes and they were driving like they are right now, then maybe. 2nd and 7, hits Madison again. He gets a first down. They might mark him a little short, but he's right there. We know what happens when Daniel Jones is in prime time. We're all miserable. That's what happens. I don't even think Giants fans are usually happy. I mean, they're 2-0 right now, so they might be. 1st and 10, hits a wide open Thielen. They're in the red zone now. It's 1st and goal. The Vikings only have one timeout anyway, so I don't think they would have. I mean, I've seen crazier things. Daniel Jones is the fastest quarterback. Well, he's had the fastest run as a quarterback, I guess. First and goal, he throws it to Thielen, and it's in and out of the hands of a Philly defender, nearly picked off again. It looked like he had it, but he fumbled it out. It bounced off Thielen's knee. He just couldn't. You know what? That was nearly a catch. If he would have realized that he had it in his hands like a second sooner, I think he could have got 2 feet in and pulled it in. Second and goal. They keep going to this screen with Cook and with Madison, and the TV spazzed out right when the ball got there. And Cousins is throwing it at the wrong time. Every time. Like, they've had like 2 screen passes that actually have worked. They've only got like 20 seconds left, Dave. Third and goal. Cousins is sacked, and that is game over. Let the clock run out and just be done with it. Don't use your timeout. You're done. It's over. Philly has 3 timeouts. They should use them. You're right. They should have used them. That's such a Nathaniel Hackett thing because they get 3. Well, I went 1 for 2 on the Monday doubleheader. Don't be a Hackett. There's my pen. We did horrible on the channel picks. I'll take it. We're going to do better next week. Thank you for the great play-by-play. Hey, thank you for hanging out the whole time. The 6-hour-long game that we just witnessed together. I would have been perfect, but I changed to the Vikings this afternoon. You did say that earlier. I told you guys the Eagles were going to win this game. I low-key need to change my first name because how close it is to Hackett's first name. Nah, you got the shortened version, and therefore you win. That makes you cooler. He is Nathaniel. You are all right. As long as we don't accidentally call you Nathaniel, I think everybody's good. Okay, at least for Eagles fans, I mean, I felt like they're getting the win either way, but at least they didn't give up 35 points again. So that means the Lions are better than the Vikings. Felt like 6 hours, but at least it was tolerable. Oh, yeah. If I didn't have all you guys in here, I might, if I wasn't streaming and I didn't have all you guys to talk to, I probably would not have even finished this game because it was just excruciating. Like, it got so messy in the second half. Jason Kelsey's a GOAT. Has anybody seen any update on the Bills cornerback? I know he was like getting MRIs and X-rays and everything done, but I feel like I would do better picks if I paid attention. But that feels like effort, and I'm allergic. I'd totally get it. Imagine voting for the Vikings. They only get lucky wins, not real wins. I didn't vote for the Vikings. That's disappointing. He was moving his arms and legs last I heard. Yeah, I felt like that was about all I had. He might be all right. I mean, we saw a couple of those situations just like that last year, and who was the Denver quarterback last year? Teddy. He got carted off and stuff like that, or put on the stretcher, and he ended up just like having just a concussion. And then Mike Williams, I think, for the Chargers, in the end zone, he just kind of stopped. So he might be all right. It just sometimes looks worse than it is. 3 a.m. does come fast. Get some sleep, Tim. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for the stream. Enjoy the rest of your night. Much love. I'm going to cuddle with the pups and cats. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight, but we'll be back for a recap of week 2. And we'll try to get our picks in one day this week as well before Thursday night football. I feel like we've been live for 72 hours, so I'm not going to stay on here super long tonight. But like I said, I'm going to talk to Dad, see what day he wants to do a recap, tomorrow or Wednesday, one of the two. And I'll for sure be here Thursday night football. Hopefully it's more exciting than this one. But everybody that stuck it out to the very end, thanks for hanging out with me. I always appreciate it. And I can't wait to see you guys Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't think I have anything left. Only got on the week the stream pick'ems that we did a couple days ago. I only got 5 correct. Horror movie night. I mean, I don't know what you mean by that, but I don't probably not gonna watch any movies tonight. But I'll see everybody next time. Be safe. Have a good rest of your night. You're all the best, and much love. See you later.